Good morning, children. Now we will study the percentage composition. The percentage of any element or constituent in a compound is the number of parts by mass of that element or constituent present in 100 parts by mass of the compound. Following two steps are involved to calculate the percentage composition of an element present in a compound. Now the first step, calculate the molecular mass of the compound from its formula by adding the atomic masses of all the elements present. Step 2, calculate the mass percent of the element by using the expression percentage or mass percent of an element or constituent is equal to mass of that element in the compound divided by molar mass of the compound into 100. Percentage composition helps in determining the molecular formula of the compound. Moreover, it is also helpful to check the purity of a given sample. Now again we can take one example to explain it. Now we can take the example of carbon dioxide. And then you can also take the example of water molecule that I have given here. Calculate the mass percent of each element of water. Molar mass of water is equal to 2 into atomic mass of hydrogen plus 1 atomic mass of oxygen, that is equal to 18.02. The mass of hydrogen in one molecule of water is 2 gram. So to calculate the percentage of hydrogen, we write 2 into 1.008 divided by 18.02 into 100, means 2 gram hydrogen is present in 18 gram of water. So you calculate in 1 gram, then you multiply it by 100, so you will get the percentage of hydrogen. In similar way, we can calculate for the oxygen. 16 divided by 18 into 100, then it is equal to 88.79%. Now we will study the empirical formula. An empirical formula of a compound represents the simple whole number ratio of various atoms present in one molecule of the compound. So this is a way to represent the simpler ratio of different molecules. Now we can take example of C2H2, that is the formula for ethyne. The simple ratio is 2:2. So when you find out the simple ratio, then it is C:H. C ratio H. So that is the simplest ratio. So the empirical formula shows the simplest whole number ratio of various atoms present in one molecule of the compound. Now we have to see the method to find the empirical formula of a compound. The first step, conversion of mass percent into gram. Convert the mass percent into gram by taking 100 gram of the compound as the starting material. For example, 4.07% means 4.07 gram if we take 100 gram as the starting material. Usually no direct method is used to finding the percentage of oxygen in a compound. It is calculated by finding the percentages of all elements except oxygen. Thus percentage of oxygen is equal to 100 minus sum of percentages of all other elements present in the compound. So for to get the percentage of oxygen, we calculate the sum of all the percentage of all the atoms present into it, then we subtract it from 100. Now the second step is to convert mass in grams into number of moles for each element. Convert mass obtained above into number of moles by dividing them with the atomic masses of various elements. Divide the mole value obtained above with the smallest mole value to get the simplest ratio. Write the empirical formula by mentioning the numbers after writing the symbol of respective element. So this is the way to find out the empirical formula. Now for the molecular formula. The molecular formula shows the exact number of different types of atoms present in a molecule of a compound. That gives the actual number of atoms present in one molecule of the compound. For example, again I am taking the example of ethine. Ethine, its empirical formula is CH, but its molecular formula is C2H2. So CH is the simplest ratio, and the molecular formula gives the exact number of different types of atoms, that is C2H2. So this is the way to represent the molecular formula. So that gives exact number of different types of atoms present in one molecule. Now we see the method to determine the molecular formula of a compound. First step, determine the empirical formula as directed above. जैसे पहले देखा, so you can determine first the empirical formula. Second step, calculate the empirical formula mass by adding the atomic masses of the atoms in the empirical formula. Third step, determine the molecular mass by suitable method. Fourth step, determine the value of n, that is a factor by which if you multiply the empirical formula you will get the molecular formula. N is equal to molecular mass divided by empirical formula mass. Changes n to the nearest whole number. Now fourth step is multiply empirical formula by n to get molecular formula. Molecular formula is equal to n into empirical formula. So we have to find out the value of n. N is a multiple by which if you multiply the empirical formula you will get the molecular formula. Again in the example of ethine, the value of n is 2 because the molecular formula of ethine is C2H2. And that's empirical formula is CH. When the C plus H, that is 12 plus 1 is equal to 13, is the empirical formula mass of ethine. And then the molecular formula is 26. Molecular mass is 26, so we can add 26 divided by 13, then it is equal to 2. So here the value of n is 2. That determines the molecular formula. If you multiply empirical formula by 2, you will get the molecular formula. So this is a way by which we can find out the empirical and molecular formulas and when percentage composition is given. And now there is one example. The empirical formula of a compound are CH2O and 180 gram respectively. Now what will be the molecular formula of the compound? Empirical formula mass is equal to 12 plus 2 plus 16 is equal to 30. Molecular mass 180. N is equal to molecular mass divided by empirical formula mass. This is equal to 180 divided by 30. So value of n will be equal to 6. Now molecular formula is equal to n into empirical formula. As n into CH2O, this is equal to C6H12O6, which is the formula for the glucose. So this is the way by which we can find out the molecular formula by using empirical formula. So first you have to calculate the empirical formula mass, and after that you find out the value of n, that is equal to molecular mass divided by empirical formula mass is equal to 180 divided by 30, it is equal to 6. So when you multiply the empirical formula by 6, you will get the molecular formula. So this is one example. to calculate the molecular formula from the empirical formula. Now in the next example, again there is one example. A compound on analysis was found to contain carbon is equal to 34.6%, hydrogen is equal to 3.85% and oxygen is 61.55%. Calculate its empirical formula. Now first you can take the carbon and the percentage is 34.6 and then atomic mass is 12. Then you find gram atoms or mole, 34.6 upon 12, that is 0.88. And then you for hydrogen in the similar way, then it is equal to 3.85 divided by 1 is equal to 3.85. Now for the oxygen, 61.55 divided by 16, this is equal to 3.85. Here the lowest value is 2.88. So now we select the smallest value and then we divide it with the smaller value. And so in the first case of the carbon, 2.88 divided by 2.88 is equal to 1. And then for the hydrogen, 3.85 divided 2.88, 1.335. Or 4 by 3 you can write. For oxygen is equal to 3.85 divided 2.88. Then again it is 1.335, that is 4 by 3. Now to get whole number ratio, all the values are multiplied by 3. So carbon will become 3 and hydrogen will become 4 and then the oxygen will also become 4. So when you multiply it by 3, then 3 will be cancelled and then you will get the simplest whole number ratios. The simplest whole number ratios of the different elements are C ratio H ratio O is 3 ratio 4 is to 4. And the empirical formula is C ratio H ratio O. This is equal to 3 ratio 4 ratio 4. And then the empirical formula of the compound is C3H4O4. So this is the way by which we can determine the empirical formula of the compound from the percentage composition given.